Hello everybody, welcome back to Disgaea D2, A Brighter Darkness. Now last time I was doing one of these videos I said that Prinnyland would be next. That's not entirely true because, well, there's a couple of reasons. One, DLC characters are being released at a steady pace and I want to cover them as they appear, so I pushed on to finish the game and I have now finished it. Two, I did some research and Prinnyland is a set of two sets of 3 stages, and they just build up to the fight with Pringer X that's always in Disgaea games. You don't earn any characters from doing it, so I don't really think I need to record me doing them, especially since I'm going to be massively over leveled for the first 3 sets now, because I'm nearing level 100 with all my main guys. I don't think there's any cutscenes either, I could be wrong about that, so if you do want to see me handle Prinnyland on camera, I won't do it off camera just in case, and I'll wait and see the feedback. But in the meantime, this is going to be DLC related, and I'm also going to be doing post-game, but I'm obviously going to have to start grinding the hell out of a lot of levels to start being able to take on the post-game character earning ones. I've unlocked the access to the first one, which is to get Barbara in your party constantly, rather than just she joins you as part of the story. Yeah, we're going to go to Usurpers of the Throne DLC. This video is going to deal with the first set of DLC that came out in the US and EU. I'm not doing it by the Japanese timeline. So that would be the hot-blooded redhead, because that's Adell. I really hope these are in order, because if they're not, I may actually end up not doing them in the... Because one of them is Rozallin. Either way, they're going to be level 1. I guess I'll just do the first 3 and then the second 3. That's all I can do. And then at least every time another DLC pack is out, I'll know which is new. So yeah, we're going to start. They're going to be level 100. They're going to have cutscenes, but they're probably not going to be voiced, so... Let's just get in here and earn Adell, who is someone I'll probably end up using since I like his fighting style, even though I don't particularly like the character. I don't really know if you want me to read out the subtitles or not. In the Disgaea games, the subtitles are usually big enough to read for yourself, so I won't really. Oh, I should point out, all the DLC is obviously post-game, so it may have how I'll have story spoilers. Platonically flirty. That is not a thing yet, no. Okay, so I think that was just the generic, you've bought a DLC, so here's a cutscene, and then now we're into the actual Adell specific stuff. Now Etna and Lahal should both know Adell, because they were both in Disgaea 2 with him. Ah yes, he does know them. Good. Consistency, finally. Oh well, apart from for Lahal, I guess. And now for reasons we will fight you. They learned their from their mistakes. The Disgaea 2 DLC in the PSP version, it let you get one of the characters for without a fight, and they were level 100, so you could steamroll the entire game just using one person. Now, none of my characters are actually at level 100. I think Lahara was at 99, the rest of them are 80 odd. However, I do have leveled equipment, so Adell should not be a problem. 5000 HP? Nah, not really. He has got a lot of attack, so I really should make sure I kill him before he gets a chance to hit me. Anyway, we'll check out his attacks. He has his usual 3. The main character of Disgaea 2, very hot-blooded and treasures his family. He and Rozallin have something going on. It's about time they acknowledge that as well. So what is his ability this time? Increases attack and defense power by 5% when attacking or targeted. So that's new, up to a maximum of 100%. That's not as good as his last one. I'm pretty sure his one in Disgaea 3 and 4 was... his stats were buffed by however many people were on the battlefield using fist weapons, which was really nice. Oh, yeah, I've got a really good ability on Etna now because of part of the story. She gains a new one. So as long as she's the only one on the field, or only her and Prinny's, her attack is multiplied by 150%. So I think she could probably one-shot him, but I'm going to have to throw her with someone, so... Actually, I could just honeypot and get him to come over. Let's try that. Who will I honeypot with? Let's just bung Flon there, and a Saggy there, and see if he comes towards me. Yeah, he does. That never fails to work. We'll get rid of them. Get in, back in the base. There we are, back in the base. Nope, I missed. Back in the base. Etna, smash him in one hit, please. And then I'd guess what I'll do, like I used to do back in the day, I'll very quickly go into the training stage with Adell to show off his attacks. And then I'll do someone else, and then... oh, I guess I'll do 3 out of the 6. Then in the next video I will do the next 3. And then from then on, anytime there's new DLC, I will handle just whatever's added in that. That's the plan, anyway. There we go, we have Adell. Now, Laryl's laugh is never fun unless you hear him do it. So now we'll be back in the castle and I will have Adell in my party, right at the bottom of the roster probably. Yep, he does start at level 100, however it looks like he has less quality gear. Also, you get a trophy for earning him, even though he's a DLC character. I'm not sure I approve of that. But we will quickly jump into Nameless Wilds just to see his attacks. I imagine the animations will be exactly the same as they were in Disgaea 4, but we'll see. No, you can't hit both, whatever. What the hell is wrong with his voice? I have headsets on, but that is not Adell's voice actor. Oh yeah, it isn't his voice actor. Why not? It was his voice actor in Disgaea 4. That's really disappointing. He sounds terrible now. Let's hear him again. Here we go. Oh, that is awful! I may not use him now, that is genuinely off-putting. Why would they get the voice actor back for the Disgaea 4 DLC Netherworld tournament? I'm fairly sure it was the same guy anyway, if not it was a sound-alike. And they have someone who sounds so awful this time. It's a shame because Adell's best attack, Vulcan Impact or whatever it's called, is one of my favourite attack animations in any game. Hope he doesn't get put to sleep because that's going to be annoying. That's terrible. Oh. Honestly, I did videos on the Netherworld Tournament DLC for Disgaea 4. Go watch that if you want to hear what he should sound like. So yeah, let's see if... I wonder if it's one hit or just or if it's back to being multiple. It is multiple! Fantastic! They've also changed the animation slightly. I like that they changed the animation, I like that they made it an Omni-Slash type 1 again, so it's multiple hits rather than one hit, but his new voice actor is absolutely bloody awful! Terrible! Ugh. Okay, next, anyway, we'll go, I don't need to go rest, I shouldn't need to anyway, so it's Usurpers, we're at Misunderstandings. If this has appeared in the order in which I got them, this should be Rozallin. And since I got Adell first, he may actually make an appearance, because sometimes the DLC intertwines. It is indeed Rozallin. Oh, and good, she recognises him as well, but Laharl just doesn't. I guess that's to cover people who didn't play the previous games. It just occurred to me that maybe I should read out the subtitles because I remember in previous videos where I didn't talk covering the DLC for Disgaea games that people complained that I fast forwarded the text too much. I speed read, so I can't help it. But, you know, if you want me to read out the subtitles, let me know in the comments and I will. I'm not putting any inflections on them or trying to emulate what emotions they should be having, especially when they talk about what they were just talking about. And once again Laharl gets the wrong end of the stick, just as an excuse that I have to fight Rozallin to earn her rather than getting her for nothing. Laharl is mind-numbingly stupid. That's actually one of the biggest appointments I had with this game. The story, the main story, is actually pretty disappointing, especially compared to Disgaea 4. That's largely because Troy Baker did such a fantastic job as Valvatores. But yeah, his character has not grown at all since the first game, and that makes everything that happened in the first game utterly redundant, and I don't like that at all. I guess they were afraid to change his character, because oh look, he's an arrogant little boy who doesn't know the meaning of compassion or love, etc. But he did learn all those things in the first game, and they're just too afraid to reflect that in his personality. So they always go with the line, oh, he really does feel those things, he just isn't bringing himself to show it. And it's like, oh, don't do that. And it's playing Sinful Rose, one of the best things about Disgaea 2, and all her moves are indeed the same again, although the animations might be different. I wonder if I can lure her again, and just one-shot her with Etna. It seems to be the easiest way. I'll try and... but she has a gun though, so that's problematic. I'll try though. Nope, she didn't move. Okay, this is going to be a two-person job, I guess. Or maybe three. I want someone to throw them. It looks like she's going to get an attack off on me either way, so I'm just going to have to make sure that people are spread out. Can I throw up there? No, I cannot. Okay, that's annoying. I didn't actually mean to make the tower in this manner, but it'll do, I guess. Etna's still really strong because if you go to her secret diary room in the post-game without her following you, you get the spear that she's currently equipped with, which is far stronger than anything you have access to prior to that. It's a legendary quality Elder Spear. That probably won't be enough. No, it was a nick. If it was a proper normal hit, it would have been right. Okay, we'll probably see one of Rozzy's attacks now. We will indeed. And that's going to kill Etna, so I'm going to have to use someone else to take her out. Oh well, I need to get my revive counter up anyway to earn some new items. And my monk, martial artist, whatever, should be more than enough to finish her off. Oh, hang on, how much HP does she have? It's not a lot, right? Maybe 500 enough. Triple strike is enough. Oh, actually, it got a nick, so it barely wasn't. Or barely was, rather. There we go, and we'll get another little cutscene. Because of all the jabbering I did at the start, this is actually running at, what, 15 minutes, so what I may do is break after this one and then do the last 4 that are currently out DLC character-wise in the next video. And we'll see what other amusing random excuses Laharl can come up with for fighting people prior to getting them in your party. We will see her techniques first as well, other than the one we already saw. Etna, of all people, should not have to ask, who are you? Because Etna was still a main character in Disgaea 2. Laharl had a cameo. But, yeah. A Prinny delivers a child to them. Uh-huh. Objection. It's less that she joined and was more forced against her will by Flawn, of all people. I get the feeling that Harl's going to say I don't care a lot in these DLC cutscenes. That's the go-to storyline excuse for stuff happening, he just doesn't care. Oh, and indeed we got an achievement. A trophy! I'm still used to Xbox. And we'll go back into Nameless Wilds. Have a quick look at her 2 attacks that she did not use during the fight. So she used Crest Roses, right? Yep, so that leaves Rose Thorns and Rose Liberation. And of course they're not going to both get hit, but that's fine.
You dare to oppose me?
And again, she has a different voice actor as well. At least hers isn't as bad as Adell's though. Surprised she didn't counter. Not that it matters. Anyway, so this will be the last attack for this video. Stay tuned. In the next one I will cover the other 4 DLC characters, which is Salvatore, Mao, who else? Rasperl, which was the pre-order DLC character, and a character I'm not familiar with from another one of Nissy's more recent games. So that animation was pretty much the same. Anyway, thank you for watching. Stay tuned if you're a Disgaea fan. More DLC info coming.